Thank you very much. I will call the meeting of the Tennessee Local Development Authority for July 22nd, 2024 to order. Secretary Hargett, who normally chairs this committee, is out of town today. Glad to step in his stead. First, I will ask, have we had any, or I will note the presence of a physical quorum. Commissioner Bryson, Comptroller Mumpower, Treasurer Lillard, Chris Mustaine is a proxy for Secretary Hargett, Mayor Buddy Bradshaw, and Mayor Paige Brown is on the phone. I will ask, have we had any requests for public comment?
Mr. Chair, we have not had any public comment requests.
Very good. The first item on the agenda today is approval of minutes from the TLDA meeting of June 24th, 2024. Members, I hope you took time to go over those minutes in the packet provided before the meeting. In order to move forward, do we have a motion and a second for approval of the minutes? We have a motion properly seconded. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, Sandy, I'll ask that you call the roll. The votes today will be by roll calls. We have electronic participation. Sandy, if you'll call the roll.
Mr. Mustaine. Treasurer Lillard. Comptroller Mumpower. Mr. Bryson. Mayor Bradshaw.
Aye.
Mayor Brown.
Aye.
Thank you. The item is approved. Next up today, we have consideration for approval of revisions to the Tennessee Local Development Authority Debt Management Policy. I'll recognize Sandy Thompson, Director of State Government Finance, to present.
Should I play my recording? Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the authority. In your packets, there was a summary of changes that we provided you for the review, the extensive review we conducted of the debt management policy for the Tennessee Local Development Authority. We made some updates and made some clarifications to some various sections of the policy. And we also consulted with our financial advisor as well as our issuers counsel over in the AG's office. And so we ask that you approve our changes and the debt management policy as it is.
Thank you, Sandy. Members, hope you took time to go over the recommended changes in your packet provided before the meeting. And do we have a motion and a second? We have a motion and a second. Do we have any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the revisions to the manual, when Sandy calls the roll, please respond by saying aye.
Mr. Mustaine, Treasurer Lillard, Comptroller Mumpower, Commissioner Bryson, Mayor Bradshaw,
Aye.
Mayor Brown.
Aye.
Thank you very much. The item is approved. Next on the agenda today, we have consideration for approval of some state revolving fund drinking water loans, and we have the Department of Environment here. You are recognized to maybe give us balances and then talk about the project.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Chairman, members of the board. My name is Paula Mitchell. I'm one of the deputy directors for the Division of Water Resources. As of June 24th, 2022, the Drinking Water State Revolving Fund had an unobligated balance of $45,224,267. We're recommending today 2 loan approvals to the TLDA board totaling $7,120,000. If approved, the remaining funds available for loan obligation will be $38,104,267. The first loan that we...
Let me ask, thank you for that report. Members, any questions or discussion on that? If not, you're recognized on the project.
Thank you. Our first recommended borrower is City of McMinnville. They're requesting $5,700,000 in a SRF loan for a term of 20 years. Their ability to pay index is 20, making them eligible for a Tier 1 interest rate reduction calculated to 1.28%. This is a drinking water plant improvement project. They intend to rehabilitate the raw water pumps, sedimentation basins, filters, pipe gallery, control building, electrical components and controls, and make upgrades to the campus security as well. The total project cost is $5,700,000. They're eligible for a 50% principal forgiveness of $2,850,000. They ranked 78 of 143 on the 2022 priority ranking list. They held their public meeting on March 19th of 2024. Our staff conducted a financial sufficiency review on March 8th, 2024, and found that their operating revenues and their user rates sufficient to repay the recommended loan or requested loan. Their 2023 audit report was also filed timely. The borrower is also pledging their unobligated state shared taxes at an amount equal to the maximum annual debt service requirement under the loan based on prior obligations and the proposed loan amount. Their total, their maximum annual debt service as a percentage of state shared taxes would be 38.9%. Happy
Very
to
good.
take any questions.
Very good. Members, so that we may get to questions and discussion, do we have a motion or a second? We have a motion properly seconded for the two projects as described. How about questions or discussion? Anybody? If not, Sandy, will you please call the roll? If you favor these projects, please respond by saying aye.
Mr. Mustaine? Treasurer Lillard? Controller Mumpower? Commissioner Bryson? Mayor Bradshaw?
Aye.
Mayor Brown?
Aye.
Thank you very much. The items are approved.
Excuse me, I did not present the Ripley project.
Go ahead. You're recognized on the Ripley. That was the McMinnville project.
Yes, sir. Yes. The second project is the City of Ripley. They're requesting a loan in the amount of $1,420,000 over a 20-year term. Their ability to pay index is 0, making them eligible also for a Tier 1 interest rate reduction totaling 1.28%. This is a water line replacement project. It is phase 2, replacing 6,000 linear feet of 10-inch diameter asbestos cement water lines with 12-inch diameter PVC water lines along Highway 209 from Webb Avenue East to Martin Drive. This also includes the replacement of 40 service lines and associated appurtenances. This is a construction-only loan. The total project is $1,420,000. They're eligible to receive a recommended 20% principal forgiveness. This project ranked 109 out of 143 on the 2022 priority ranking list. They held their public meeting on April 10th of 2024. And based on our staff's financial sufficiency review on February 26th of 24, their operating revenues and their user rates are sufficient to repay the loan timely. They did, however, have a late audit report filing in 2023, but they did provide a letter of explanation and assurances that future audits should be timely.
Thank you very much. Members, do we have a motion and a second for this project? Have a motion properly seconded. I do have one question. If we approve the loan and if things move along in perfect order, do you have any idea what the construction timeline is for this project?
Oh, goodness. I wish I knew for sure. I think I'll have to get back to you with that. I don't know for sure. If okay, I'll get back to you with
You can
that.
just send me an email
Okay.
or us an email. That's fine. Thank you. Any further questions or discussion? If not, Sandy, will you call the roll? If you favor the project, please respond by saying aye.
Mr. Mustaine? Treasurer Lillard?
Aye.
Controller Mumpower?
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson? Mayor Bradshaw?
Aye.
Mayor Brown?
Aye.
Thank you very much. The project is approved. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up today, we have a report on the Tennessee Local Development Authority debt and loan programs. Sandy Thompson, State Government Finance, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Members of the authority, In your packets, the very last page, we have a report on all of the debt and loans outstanding for the Tennessee Local Development Authority. As you can see there, the State Loan Program Fund, that's the TLDA Loan Program Fund, $560,000 in debt outstanding. I believe that's going to mature by 2031. Then we have the State Infrastructure Fund. That's $1,174,000. Then we have our Clean Water State Revolving Fund and our Drinking Water State Revolving Fund, $891,293,000 for the clean water and $154,364,000 for our drinking water.
Very good. Members, this is a report item. No vote necessary. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, the only other item on the agenda for the TLDA today is adjournment. Do we have a motion and second to adjourn? Have a motion properly seconded, non-debatable to adjourn. Andy, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Mustaine, Treasurer Lillard, Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson, Mayor Bradshaw,
Aye.
Mayor Brown.
Aye.
Thank you all very much.